fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man, and let's go ahead and wrap up this week in training camp for the Detroit Lions, man. What an experience it was. I went a total of 5 days straight, and it's been a blast. I had an opportunity to meet a lot of great people, man, a lot of fellow YouTubers and podcasters. Today I met Micro Mike. Also, I met Mr. Avery Giovanni, man, over there at Spirit of Detroit podcast. So that was a blast. That definitely is a blast to finally meet those two in person. They do a lot for the city and for the Lions. So, it's always a pleasure to meet people that are, trying to do the same thing and that are trying to perfect their own craft. So shout out to Micro Mike, shout out to Spirit of Detroit podcast, and it was a blast. Also Mr. Lomas Brown, his brother. But yeah, those three, they were having a great conversation today, and I kind of end up in the midst of it. We were watching the guys and they were going at each other, but I walked up from behind to get a better view. I always sit off to the side. I don't sit where the main crowd is. And, basically threw me in the conversation. So had a good conversation, man. Lomas Brown is such a humble person, man. Him, Herman Moore, it's been, a couple of people that I've met that are former players, man, and they are so humble, man. It's been amazing. Great experience, man. Shout out to those legends, man, and the Lions organization for keeping them around. Definitely enjoyed that experience. As far as today's practice, man, very eventful. Very eventful. Let's start with the trenches today. Offensive line versus defensive line. They came right to where I was sitting with. For a lot of you guys that never been to training camp, there's two fields, and sometimes they're on this field, next they're on that field. So if you're not running back and forth from one side to the other side, you're going to be watching things from a distance. Today, they brung the defensive line and offensive line right in front of my bleachers, and it was beautiful. You hear me? First and foremost, let's just get to it, man. Trey Flowers absolutely smoked Taylor Decker. Romeo Okwara absolutely smoked Penei Sewell today off them edges, man, and that's what I want to see for them too. Trey Flowers looks so fast, and he's so healthy, and I'm so happy to see it, man. And he looks, just like the rest of the team, he looks so inspired. And today he was out there smoking people with those spin moves, man. Like I said, just chopping guys, man. It was great. It was great, man. On the defensive side of the ball, I just enjoyed the trenches, man. Alim McNeil was just, big in the middle. But they were doing a pass rush drill, and, I expect him to be more of a force when it comes to stuffing. You know what I'm saying? So, him and Onwuzurike, man, they did get in there, though. And it was nice. It was nice, man. On the other side, the flip side of things, Penei Sewell is still a man. Don't get it twisted. Okwara got that one little spin move playoff, but he's still a man. And that's just generally throughout training camp. So don't get it twisted. It was a good play. It was a good play from Romeo, man. So but the trophy to me goes to Jonah Jackson. Today he was just a man. He was just a man today, man. You couldn't get around him. He was a force. He was a wall, just like Stan Van Gundy that used to coach Pistons. Just build a damn wall. That's what he did. That's what he did today. He was having none of it, and it was great, man. It was great to watch. So it was a good little trench battle. They did those drills for a while. Nice little lengthy drill, and right in front of the bleachers. So we had a really close up and personal view. As far as other battles go today, we did see them, get in the pen and go at each other a little bit, do some tackling drills. That was, exciting. We didn't end up with no skirmishes or fights this time, but it was just as exciting, man. Like I said, you got players like, our running back core. Goodness, Jefferson hopping over people, stuff like that. I mean, come on, bro. Hurdling and it was eventful today. Definitely was. But when you look at it the other side, as far as the cornerbacks, a lot of the crowd was trying to talk smack about Okudah today because he missed a tackle. You could tell he was going through the motions of practice during that time. You know what I'm saying? He's been intense all week. You know what I'm saying? So, people are going to pick at things, and they were picking at that. Okudah's fine. He needs to, like I said, the thing with Okudah is the tackling. He doesn't have a problem with tackling, but his technique sometimes when he's trying to tackle and wrap guys up, I just feel like it could be a lot better. He could be a much more, a much more hard hitter if his technique was a little bit better. And like I said, I wish I could show you guys clips to show you exactly what I'm talking about, man, but you're not about to copyright and sue me, so that's just that, man. Linebacker core been pretty impressive. Like I said, we don't have no big stars at linebacker, but, our young guys, they've been looking pretty impressive. They're being coached up well, even Jelani Tavai. But Pittman has been amazing. He's been amazing. Pittman is, Pittman... Amani Oruwariye, Tracy Walker looks refreshed. But as far as, secondary linebacker core, those are some of the names that just pop out to me. On the offensive side of things, obviously TJ is going to be TJ. And you seen throughout training camp, and especially today, where the bread and butter for Jared Goff is going to be. And it's going to be in them flats. It's going to be, those passes across the middle. Is going to be those short yard passes, when the Williams and Swift, and that's where it's going to be. That's where his bread and butter is going to be. He threw one long ball today, but receiver couldn't quite get up under it. But that was it. Other than that, it was in the flats. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just short screen patterns, things like that. He hit one beautiful pass, though, to T.J. Hockenson today, and it was a dart. It was between two defenders, man. T.J. snagged it. Those two defenders just about almost wiped each other out. It was a nice little dart, man, and it really got the crowd up, and they was hype about that. So, yeah. But as far as our backups go, man, pretty decent job, but it's just a lot of drop balls from the receivers, man. And we all know that is our biggest, question mark. Who's going to step up and take the reins and be the leader in that receiver room? And we just don't know that yet. Preseason is going to be very important because, when the lights are on and you're on the stage, we want to see who's going to step up. St. Brown has not been a slouch. So, we got Cephas, what I'm saying? Pyramid, we got guys, but to me, none of them has taken that lead and say, listen, I'm going to be the lead guy in this receiving core. Because like I told y'all, Bolden was looking really good for 2 days out the camp. He was one of the few people I've seen catching long balls. So, and those type of things you're not going to get in stories, when these writers write and stuff like that. You're not going to get that. You have to be there to see it, so... but that's the detail. He's going to abuse Hockenson. Hockenson is going to have a breakout year, period. If he can stay healthy, he's going to have a breakout year. Like I said, the man looks in incredible shape. He looks like Thor running around out there with all the hair. Shout out to Hockett, man. And, he's going to have a really good season because he's going to be leaned on a lot from Jared Goff. Our run game is going to have a big load. We already know we got Anthony Lynn, so we know we're going to run the football. That's going to happen. But out of the entire camp, my favorite group, period, was the running back room. It is amazing. Those guys they fit together perfectly like a puzzle piece. They fit together, man, and they've been the most inspiring. As far as the offense, that running back room is really good. And like I said, Jefferson, he's looking really good. So, yeah, like I said, man, preseason should be fun. Should be very, very fun, man. And you get to introduce a lot of these guys to you because we got a lot of new guys on the roster. And let's just be honest. Let's not act like we all know who some of these guys are that we acquired from different places. So, for you to learn those guys and things like that. I remember when we brought in Brandon Powell, everybody took a liking to him. you know what I'm saying? But didn't even know who he was before he came here. So, with that said, it's been a hell of a week, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of good battles. First 2 days defense was looking like they were just dominating. Then the next day the offense came and kicked ass. It was good ups and downs for the better of the team, man. And you can tell that coaching staff is doing an excellent job at keeping these guys' motors running and keeping those guys energetic, man. It's a whole different atmosphere this time around. And, especially after practice, man, these guys genuinely look refreshed. And you can tell it's contagious. It's very contagious. So, got a few more balls today. A couple of more. One here. Jelani Tavai tossed me a long ball. I was sitting in that section I sit in. Like I said, don't nobody really be in that section. And I was over there, the lone guy. And I yelled out to him, "Hey, Jelani, long ball." It's a tent right in the middle where the exclusive members go, which the Lions have not made me one. But anyway, yeah, I was right off to the side where Lomas Brown and them was, and he looked at me, smiled, and he tossed it, and I caught it, man. But Jelani, like I say, every practice after practice, he's definitely been a cool person, man, and him and Penei Sewell. Definitely with the fans, the interaction with the fans has been nice. Even Jared Goff went out there and tossed into the main bleachers, and he was tossing some bombs. Them little footballs was flying, man. So, the fan experience was pretty nice. It was nice this year. It was much better than it was when the, Matt Patricia era. So I totally appreciated it. I appreciate the organization. So thank you to the Detroit Lions for giving us fans, us content creators, the opportunity to come out there for free and enjoy a experience like that for free. So, yeah, pretty much wraps up training camp, man. And, like I said, it's so much anticipation to see what we're going to get out of this team. The sky's the limit when you have a team where the coaching staff and the players are believing in what they're doing. The sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying? They're only going to add talent. We know that they're not at the point where we have a bunch of, standout studs yet, you know what I'm saying? But we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. And some of these guys, I think, are going to flourish, and they're going to flourish early. Like I said, I think it's going to be similar to what the Pistons have done. The guys that we did bring in, I think they're going to show their worth right away. So, with that said, shout out to all of my subscribers. Shout out to everybody that I seen at camp, all the great security that I made relationships with, the people that asked me for the autographs today. That was weird. I'm not no superstar, but I'm just a YouTube guy. A guy talking on YouTube that covers the Lions and the Pistons, man. But it was definitely a fun experience, and it was something different for all the people that came up and said what's up, and the conversations that I had in the bleachers. I'm gonna miss it all, man. I'm gonna miss it all because, like I said, man, a while ago I didn't think I would have this opportunity again. But going through what I was battling, so. Shout out to you guys. You guys are great. Thank you for watching my content. And make sure you guys check out the merchandise store. I have some shirts coming to the merchandise store. They probably will be out tomorrow or the following day. And they're Lion shirts. Right now, basically on there are just shirts that represent my channel, and also, shirts that represent Cade Cunningham from the Pistons. I revamped the Lion shirt and changed the slogan. Like I said, I'm still taking ideas on what to put on these shirts, but I changed the slogan on this one, and I think you guys might like it because it's the way that we look at some of the other teams and their fan bases. So look out for that. As we represent our team, when it comes to these peasants, we're Lions royalty, they're peasants. So if anybody's royalty with the Lions, it's the fans, because we've been here through thick and thin, the ups and downs and the ins and outs. So, and we still here. So if there's anything royal, it's going to be us. I am going to be doing a giveaway with some of these balls. You cannot have the Penei Sewell balls, so do not ask. But I'm going to be giving a few of these balls away. So in our next video, I'm going to try to announce a contest, a certain type of contest, and it's going to be about some content I made years ago. So it's that portion of the contest is going to be for my subscribers, the long timers. As for the short time subscribers, I have some cards, and I may go ahead and do a giveaway with those cards for you card collectors out there. You can't have the TJ Hawkinson signature card. For y'all that seen that one, no, you can't have that one. But yeah, I'm going to try to make things a little, more interactive and fun for you guys around here. So, that's that. It's 15-minute video, man. Let me get off of here. And you guys enjoy your day, man. Stay safe and be blessed.